We already got to start over. All right, so we're down here at the my house. You see all my junk in here. There's the rickety rocket. There's my old pickup truck covered with a tarp and a bunch of parts. My 65 Rambler American. Got plans for all of them. It's just taking longer than it should to do it. But what we're doing right now is I got the 4L80 for the neighbor hater. So I dropped it off over here after I picked it up from Nichols Performance Transmissions in Grain Valley. Load this thing up in my glorious HHR, the best daily I've ever had. Waiting on No Way right now to come over here and help me load this heavy thing. Then we're gonna take it down to the shop and then hopefully here in the next day or two get that mated up and right down there in the engine bay. You know, I figured give you guys a short little shot of the the garage and all the stuff that's going on in here, man. I literally live my life this way. There's just junk everywhere. Oh, there's that guy used to sit on the tack of my black Mustang for many, many years. This little candid shot of the rickety rocket there. All the nonsense going on in here. There's my L33, my Harley's back there. If you can't tell, guys, I love projects. I have way too many of them, but it doesn't matter because they're mine. So I've got this going, that going, that going, the neighbor hater, the spare chain stang, my black car, we got Noah's car going. There's always something going on. So if you're ever around and you want to lend a hand, come on down, man. You can sling some wrenches with us, hold wrenches, stand in the corner and laugh at us. Man, it's all good, man. Come down, hang out. Let's have a good time.
Hey guys, so what you called me out here for, Scott?
Pick up the transmission.
They're kind of heavy. We have a bad history of 4L80s and fingers, don't we?
No, you and Nate do. I was good on that one. So now you guys get to laugh at us struggling to pick up a 4L80 transmission as my youngest, or my oldest daughter is running the camera. 1, 2, oh my God. Why isn't this Paraglide? Boom, that wasn't that bad, was it?
You want to show the people your beautiful revived HHR?
Oh man, I've shown this thing a couple times. Literally, the video right before this, before you got here, I was talking about how much I love this car.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite daily ever. You don't like these things, do you?
I still think you should LS swap it.
Thought about it.
Little LS4 action.
No, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do like the, like the Cobalt chassis stuff that they did. I got a friend of mine not too far from here. You guys might have seen it, the Salty Cobalt Jacob Baczynski has, but favorite daily ever, right there. Love this thing. But so we got this loaded. We're gonna head to the shop, and you can probably watch McKenna wield the camera again while we unload it and see how much of a mess we've made since the last time you guys checked in on this project. But we're getting close. The motor is almost all the way done. Get it off the stand, hook up the torque converter transmission, and then right back in the hole. Back down here at the shop. Got the 4L80 down here. No Way hung out for a little bit. Went over some stuff at the shop. He had to roll out. Now we got that here. Get back on the engine for the neighbor hater. Got the rockers all set in place after I let them soak in a nice vat of oil for a while. The dude went ahead and cleaned those up, soaked them, just got the rest of the junk off of them. Got them hand tightened down. Now, guys, notice the dude's not here tonight. He did something to his knee. We're not for sure what happened, but he decided to go ahead and take the night off. So I'm rolling solo tonight. Kind of a bummer. Ain't got nobody to talk to, just down here by myself. But, maybe I'll get some more done. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get my Goodrill machine out and just look at my phone all night. Hopefully I'll get something done. got all the rockers torqued down on the Neighbor Hater motor here. Just went through and ran them all, guys, with my little torque stick here, 22 foot-pounds. Then I spun the motor over, torqued them all back down. They're all good. I know there's probably some procedure about, you know, one's up, one's down, move across, whatever, yeah. I've done it this way on every motor I've had. It's always worked for us, so keep doing it on this guy. Now, in the meantime, got that all done. Was working on the valve cover gaskets. The ones that were on here were super gross, super destroyed. A couple of them were nicked, cut, slashed, looked like Wolverine got a hold of it. So put a new gasket in that guy. That was part way done, but I figured I'd just show you guys, you know, the gentle art of installing an LS valve cover gasket. Perfect. Now those are good to go. Now also with this kit that I got from O'Reilly's, the you know, R-1 is the one that also comes with the fancy rubbers for your valve cover bolts. So I went ahead and did the full shebang. Got those nice guys on there. You know, you can see that. It's pretty cool. So with this one, I didn't want to have any leaks. I want to make sure that all that stuff is sealed. So I went ahead, spent the extra few dollars for the nice kit that has those. Good valve cover gaskets, good valve cover bolt seals. Get that on, and then the motor is done. All the hard stuff, it's ready to go in. Just have to wait for the flex plate to come in, and then get it off stand, bolt that on, set the torque converter, and then I can bolt the brand new 4L80 to the very well used and broken in 5.3 that we're putting in this thing. So we're making progress. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. The Neighbor Hater, ready to get that thing done, get it out of here. So we'll get some other projects in. As you guys know, I love projects. So next up, after the Neighbor Hater's done, we're getting the Grandpa Buick Ford Fairmont. Now granted, I did say Buick before that, and that is because my mom calls the dude's car Grandpa Buick. Really not for sure why, but she does. So that name's probably going to stick. If you don't like it, drop a comment, say something, whatever. But for right now, the Grandpa Buick Fairmont is going to be the next thing in here. Now, it's getting a NA 6-liter with a sloppy stage 2 cam, 243 heads, turbo 400, stock computer. Should be a fun, you know, probably bottom 12 car. We'll find out. I mean, the dude's getting up there in age, but I'm pretty sure he can still cut a light. We'll find out soon enough. That'll be coming up here real soon. If you guys follow us, hang out with us, make fun of us, whatever, you will see the Fairmont that my dad has. The dude. Pretty excited for it. Can't wait to get started on that one. But in the meantime, you got to hang out and sit through the Neighbor Hater project. Good things come to those who wait. Just hang on. Valve covers done. Radio off because YouTube will probably nail me for having some stuff going. I don't know. No, you can edit that, right? Maybe. I will find out. Either way, so got the valve covers on, and I actually torqued the valve covers down. As you've heard before, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and do torque specs versus the Ooga Doogas, only because I want this thing more reliable than some other things I've had. So, did that. So, little torque wrench, valve covers done. Obviously, the dude wasn't here tonight, so the coil packs aren't clean. They were super gross from pick and pull. He'll have to do that next time. We'll get those on, and then this is going to go in there, and then hopefully do some burnouts or something. All right. Doing a burnout in an RV would be pretty cool. Hopefully do that. I'm gonna do that. But we're getting there, guys. It's a progress. As you notice, a lot of the stuff that you see is very choppy and different days and different outfits and whatever else. But that's because I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids and a wife, so you'll get a little bit now and again. So today is actually a Thursday. I got to get up and work in the morning, get off work. We're supposed to go to QPS number 2, aka GT Shop, aka Noah's Place, do some stuff on the spare change Stang, and hopefully get some more stuff done on that. But just trying to explain why everything is as messed up as it is. And it's just because, well, I work for a living. But we're getting there. I mean, this is a progression type thing. Don't really know what I'm doing. Don't think any of us do. And that's okay. So we're just trying to mosey on through this thing and figure it all out. Sorry, man, I breathed something in. That was weird. But it's what you get. You gotta stand here and watch us bounce around a couple of days to do something most person would do in a day. But it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get more done. It is getting cold out. It's like December 9th. So yeah, it's about to get real cold out here. We're right outside Kansas City, Missouri. My house is like 30 minutes from Arrowhead Stadium. So if you know the Kansas City Chiefs, friend of mine, see what they do the rest of this year, or if this airs after that. They probably already lost, but that's okay. Either way, though, still doing stuff. It's just choppy, and I apologize now. We'll get better. We probably won't, but it's okay. Just hang out, have some fun, make fun of us. I don't care. You want to come down to an event I'm at, shake my hand, laugh at me, come do it. You know what, let's hang out. Either way, I think I'm about done for the evening on the Neighbor Hater. So, next time, I think Saturday, I'm going to come down here. Hopefully the dude's knee's a lot better. And we'll get that guy in there. Then we can start all the wiring, which I hate wiring. So hopefully something happens and I do some magic and make it run. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, I'm calling it a night. Till next time. All right, so we got our flex plate for the Neighbor Hater. It's the O'Reilly's version. Now it's got the spacer built into it. You know, since we're using the 4L80 on our 5.3, we had to have that. Now also, I sent the dude out today. He ran up by a local Chevrolet dealership and got us the correct bolts for that. You know, the spacer version uses a longer bolt. Made sure we got the right ones. Now, the part number on those is a 1925 7940. 125 7940. That's the correct length if you want to put a 4L80 behind your 5.3 or your 4.8 or even your 6.0 with this style spacer. So we got those, went up to O'Reilly's when I got the flex plate and everything, and went ahead and got some nice new power torque mounts. They look pretty nice, price was right, should be good. And also, since we're adapting the 5.3 into something that had a conventional small block in it, we had to have some nice adapter plates. I don't remember where these are from. They're pretty decent quality. I want to say they're like Amazon or something. They'll work. So we'll get this stuff mounted up here. And actually, dude, if you want to swing down, we got our 4L80 down here now. Now, this was built local to us by a buddy of ours, Nichols Performance in Grain Valley, Missouri. Justin and I have been friends for a long time. He does some really nice stuff. I've had his 400 in my car since 2017, and it's been flawless. So when I needed a transmission for the Neighbor Hater, I called him up, told him what I wanted. He said no problem. So we got that guy now, and we got our flex plate, we got our bolts. we're gonna get this thing all married up, put together, and hopefully, finally, slide it down to the neighbor hater. We can start doing the wiring of that Holley Terminator X Max for the transmission control. We'll regroup here in a second. As you can tell, I'm sitting on the floor, but we'll get all this going and we'll show you guys some more of that progress. So I'm getting ready to do these motor mounts on the neighbor hater RV. Went up to O'Reilly's, got us our nice Power Torque engine mounts. Well, they're just a OE replacement. Don't need anything special for this thing. You know, it's just a towing vehicle. You know, doesn't need to be solid mounted, motor plate, anything like that. So I got those together onto our stand. Now I do know with this van chassis RV that they use the stands, and forgive me, I don't know if the trucks in the same area use those, but they're here for this. But before we do that, we do have to put on this aluminum plate. Now forgive me, I don't remember where I got this from, Amazon, eBay, something. And the reason I went with these though is I was reading a forum and a guy had swapped a similar year van to an LS, and he got these and said they worked really good. Mounted them up. You've got multiple locations to mount your mounts. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of the blue Loctite on here, make sure that you guys don't back out. I wouldn't want anything to happen with my family in here, my race car behind it, anything like that. Make sure those guys are good and stuck. Somebody knows us. Alright, once those are good and in place, we've got our clamshell mount that's going to fix to our factory style mounts. Get some more Loctite in on these guys, make sure they don't go nowhere either. I'm setting these all the way back, and I'm hoping that by doing that it moves the motor forward enough that we can fit the 4L80 into a very close position on that transmission mount where the 400 was that we took out of here. Now, like I said, I went with these mounts because somebody else has already done this, kind of did the homework for me. I mean, I guess we'll all find out together though. Alright, then lastly, set the stand back on there where this guy's going to rest. apparently it's tight. There we go. Now we've got our motor mount set up for the neighbor hater all done. You can see it's got the conglomeration of stuff here. Got the plate, got the clamshell, got your mount, got your stand. So now we can get this guy off the stand, flip it around, and marry up that transmission and the motor so we can go ahead and get her down in there. So I'm gonna clean up my mess I've got going on down here, get this guy flipped around, and get her in here.